Hey guys, welcome back to Minute Watch. Kurt here, and this is the Seiko SNZF15. It is the little brother to the SKX009, and it comes with a little brother price as well. I got this for about $135 on eBay, and I like it. It's pretty good. This is of course the Seiko 5 Sports model from Seiko, and it uses Seiko's 7S36C. You see where my mind is? Automatic mechanical movement. It beats at 21,600 per hour, employs 23 joules, has a 43-hour power reserve, and as far as its rated accuracy, it's this right here because I forgot to put it in the paper, and there it is. Whip it away. And it is non-hackable, which means you can't pull the crown out. Non-screw-down crown, so you just pull it out. Second hand continues to truck on by. Push it back in, no difference. It doesn't wind. It is a movement-only watch, so you got a shaky. If it stops, you shaky. The rotor in the back. See the display case in the back? The rotor right there. It spins around, and it winds up the mainspring, and after a while, it will give you about 43 hours of power, and then it'll stop. So the crystal is Seiko's proprietary Hardlex. It's a mineral crystal that has a recipe for being scratch resistant, but it still kind of scratches easy in my opinion. And it has a 60 click unidirectional bezel, which is pretty taut. It's a very taut bezel. The clicky feeling is a bit subdued, but it is a taut bezel. This one is anyway. It's taut. I want to just say it one more time. Taut. There you go. Go me. But this one, it lines up perfectly. I don't know if you can see it. Is that perfect? It's to my eyeball face. It is perfect. To this camera, not so much. Isn't that weird? You can clearly see it right here in the camera that it's not lined up perfectly. But when I look at it with my eyeball vision, it super is. That is the weirdest thing I have ever seen. Anyway, trust me when I say it's perfectly spot on. It's just that this camera is like not cooperating with you. Damn those double eyes. Anyway, the water resistance is 100 meters, which means you can go swimming with this watch. I would be okay with it. I would be okay with going swimming with any Seiko 5, to be honest. I think they can handle it, even if it's rated at 30 meters. I think it can handle it. Don't quote me on that though, and you're on your own if you do that. Stainless steel construction throughout, using 316L stainless steel, which is basically what everybody uses. Some companies will say that as a selling point. 316L stainless steel. Everything else sucks. But everything else is pretty much using 316L stainless steel because it's affordable, it's really good, it's marine grade, and not really a selling point. Seiko doesn't really talk about that. I could be wrong though. It could be using crappy stainless steel, but I just don't think that's the case. Seiko wouldn't do that. This watch will last. Let's see. The case, the sides of the case are nicely polished, as you can see there. Very nicely done. The lugs as well as the tops of the end links have a nice satin finish to them. The transition between the satin finish and the polished sides are very soft. It's a very soft transition. It's not striking. It's like you could easily polish off this satin with just a rag and some metal polish. The bracelet is supposedly a solid link bracelet. You see a bracelet like that, you're like, that's a solid link bracelet. But if you look closer, you see those lines. I suspect that's a fold over and that these are actually hollow. But good job at deceiving people. I could be wrong and maybe only these parts are hollow, but still yet, that's hollow. I think that is actually the case. I'm not sure. I'll have to take it apart, but I don't really care because I'm going to put a different strap on it anyway. It is a nice bracelet though. It is nicely done. The buckle system is polished. It clasps over with the safety clasp, really nice. It is a little bit noisy, has a little bit of space to it, but all in all, it's a pretty good bracelet for what you're getting, for the price point on this watch. So I would wear it. I would rock it. Let's get to the dimensions, shall we? All right, case 41.5 meters, millimeters. That's a damn huge case. Lug to lug 48.7 millimeters. Lug width 22 millimeters. Thickness 12.8 millimeters. So it's a good size. Let me just put it on my wrist. Just put it on my wrist. And my wrist it's a so small wrist. It's the Asian style wrist, a 6.5 inches. It's a so small. And there you go. So for guys like me who have tiny wrists, this would be one of your, I want to wear big watches. You know, I mean, I have bigger ones than this, but this one still is kind of a big watch to me, as you can clearly see. Now in my faceball vision, it's not as big in the camera. That's what she said. Wait a minute. I don't know how I feel about that one. Anyway, but it does it does feel beefy. It's a manly watch. It's very cool. I like it a lot. It makes me feel good about myself when I wear it. It's a gangster watch. It's a watch for thugs. You know, you wear this watch when you're the enforcer in the Russian mafia. You know what I mean? This is Surlov. I am going to break your face. Why can't I do any accents right now? Anyway, that's what I feel. Hey, Uncle Jimmy. The accent was terrible, man. You get to be better than that. I know. I'm sorry. Is it a turtle? No, no, Uncle Jimmy. This is a urchin. It's called an urchin. Oh, I went out with the urchin one time. Oh man, that was an interesting squeak. I got poked all over the place. And Uncle Jimmy, you shut up and go away. You're being ridiculous. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, it looks good. It looks good, and it feels good. It looks good. It feels good. It is good. It's a good watch, and I really, really like it. What else we got here? Let's do the Lume test, shall we? So I'm going to put it on the watch sofa. Get it all nice and good there. Get it all nice and good. And then we're going to put it up against the Seiko Monster. Just the Seiko Monster. It's a good standard test. And we're going to take this away. And we're going to put the ISO to ISO 1600 to better reflect what I'm seeing with the balls on my face. And then we're going to turn off the lights. And then we're going to give it some light from my X-Star R30 Super Mega Blinding LED flashlight. Lithium ion powered LED flashlight. Shh. Okay, there we go. On the left, the SNZF15. On the right, the Seiko Monster. Both of them burn pretty brightly. The Monster obviously has a little bit more thickness to the Lume. And no pip for the SNZF15. What is it called? Is it called a Pepsi urchin or like a sea urchin or a blue urchin? What's the general consensus on that, guys? Let me know in the comments below. But as you can see, both of these will fire off their Lume strong for quite a while. Though it'll be like 2 or 3 minutes at this, at a very strong level. Then it'll taper off, and you'll still be able to see it at 4 in the morning when you wake up to go shishi, and then that's it. I'm not going to really spend too much time on that Lume because it's good. It's just good. Back to ISO 200, or was it 125? Was it 125? I think it was 200. Well, whatever. We'll keep it at 200 anyway. So, what shall we do? I think that's the end of the video. Conclusion. I'm going to put a separate video up. I have a few straps that I want to try on this watch. I'm going to make that a separate video because I didn't want this video to be 20 minutes long. But this is a really good buy. It'll be a great gift for yourself or for one of your friends or family members for the upcoming Christmas holiday season. And I don't think you can go wrong with this watch. It's a Seiko. It's got a good Lume. It's got a good movement. And it's got a good price. All right. Thanks for watching.